you have it, Team Liquid making their way to their stations. They're ready, they are focused. Mind Control has had the snicker. He is ready to do this. He is a dangerous man, my friend. All right, let's go. Our first match for ESL 1 Frank.
Because they had looked almost unbeatable with that hero throughout most of the Manila playoffs, and then it looked like they got exposed.
One of these teams.
He's not good enough.
I try, man. I
It's
try
so
my best.
cruel. It's okay. I mean, how long ago was it that Melt played? I mean, when he was playing Dota, it was in black and white, right?
When he was playing
But
Dota,
this-
you could go 0-20
right.
with Venomancer and win.
That's the only reason.
I had a lot of fun too when I won.
Must feel nice to get carried.
You wouldn't know.
Because I was carrying, dude.
Sure.
So where are all the teams that you've played for now? Where are they all?
I played for EG. They were looking good until lately.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know.
Do we even have enough time to list all Bambo's teams?
We don't,
That's
not
gonna
really.
take a while.
No, I mean, it's even worse than fogged, which is saying something, really.
I was going to answer.
Before the panel said that they thought that Fnatic's draft was better, we almost unanimously agreed while we were watching that, and yet Liquid...
Really is the real ultimate. And Fnatic, the first team eliminated from ESL 1. Well, we'll look forward to them at the next competition. Team Liquid will have a break before they come back later today to soldier on and keep on playing in their last series, which will be the third one of today. And we'll be back for that after.
As well that Alliance had, you know, Liquid were punishing them heavily. They managed to hold in with this Strauss strat. They got a lot of farm up on Loader, but at the end of the day, as you said, Blitz, you look towards Fada's performance again on the Timbersaw. It's pretty much just as good as the game before. 12-2-9 on that Timbersaw, and the way they played around it, and just the fact that you're always going to have that threat of the Chronosphere, and at the end of the day, it just relies on Mind Control to get that jump in, land that 3-man Chrono behind, and Liquid 2-0ing Alliance. They'll be moving forward, and whoa, what a series indeed. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anymore. More Dota, of course, round the corner as we head over to a short break.
We have, of course, I'm with Kuroky once again, taking that series. Make some noise for him, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Yeah. They're very, very happy. Okay. Let's start with a few things. Your Tidehunter play with Slark as Vision for Game 1 was a huge thing in terms of momentum. This is a play you guys have been doing, even in the Manila Major, especially with LGD. How do you guys keep pulling off such risky plays, knowing that the consequences would be huge if you missed it? How do you keep pulling it off so consistently?
Well, sometimes you have to take chances and just make clutch plays. So, you know, we just want to do it, have some fun, put some spells.
You guys got some balls.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's awesome. Really quick, also, before, I mean, there's a lot of hype. We're going to keep this going, of course. Lastly, I have a question from the crowd, actually. When will you bring back techies? Because we're going to go crazy for that if you do.
Actually, I plan to use techies this tournament.
He plans to use techies this tournament.
But I can't. I'm planning some things.
Look how hyped they are. They're going to hold you to that, Kuroky. They're going to hold you to that.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. That's nice. Last but not the least, if you need a full-time mascot, he says that he is available. There he is, the horse. He's right there. So if you do, would you consider getting him as a mascot?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. There you have it. Kuroky of Team Liquid. Let's give it up. Back to you guys.
Sure. I don't know, techies.
All right, guys, give it up for Kuroky over here, taking their match, Team Liquid. People very, very happy about that. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's go in terms of Game 1. For Game 1, I was asking a crowd, and they said Fnatic let basically Matumba Man free farm a lot, and that put you guys in advantage. Did you feel that was apparent? That was true?
Well, Fnatic's draft worked in a way that they want to 5-man and push down towers. We're pretty conscious about it, so we could put our heroes, like in this case Matumba Man, on the right places. And it's pretty hard to gank PA because you don't see him on the minimap, and it's just a tanky hero in general. So yeah.
That's very cool. And I've also heard that your play style is you would either capitalize on mistakes or you would basically force the other team to make mistakes. Were there specific mistakes that you guys felt or situations that the team felt they really would be able and have taken advantage of?
Well, we've played Fnatic quite a bit lately, so there was like a game full of mind games, like the third series we played in 10 days maybe. I think the games were pretty natural, and they just like the heroes came together. I wouldn't say there were any big mistakes Fnatic did. In general, we do try to punish our opponents, but we just go with the flow.
Very cool. And I have a question over from Charlie Mayer over there. He's basically saying a shout out to Sally Joe, and they've been in like a 10-year, they've been playing Dota for 10 years. So it's like a platonic relationship, which I don't believe. But the question is, how do you feel playing in front of the whole crowd? And with the cameras in front of you, he's asking, how do you feel and how do you deal with the pressure? Like, were things that the team does mentally to basically not crumble to the pressure?
Well, I don't really mind the cameras. I mean, I played for many years. This crowd is obviously special to me. I mean, the Germans, so they're my boys. But, you know, I enjoy myself being here. I mean, we're pretty tired after Manila Major, but we come here like for the sake of our fans at the end of the day, since it's in Frankfurt. And, well, we're having a lot of fun.
So you do play better in front of a German crowd?
Yeah.
There you go. That's a big yes. Fantastic. Last one. Matamba Man, Mind Control, during, of course, the Middle Major said he has a Snicker and that makes him feel to play good. Is there anything you do or eat that makes you perform better in a game? Is there anything specific?
No.
No? Not a Snicker?
No. Just some water, some tea.
Some water and tea. You got it. Water and tea. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kuroky, Team Liquid, congratulations on the win. Back to you guys.
Team Liquid!
And the horse is here. He is still here. He is right there. That's awesome. There you have it. We have, of course, their mascot for Frankfurt. Very supportive. Team Liquid. Here we go.
In the mid lane with that Juggernaut, he had Fada last hitting under his tower the whole time. He couldn't pressure the lane like he's used to.
Bambo? Dire's giving 67% win rates. Yeah, we should be prioritizing that.
Yeah, it's a different patch. I thought the 6.8 would address some of the Dire versus Radiant issues.
Ancients early in the game. Dire can Roche while they're doing Ancients. The reverse is not true. Yep. And then, as I believe Blitz pointed out during one of the games yesterday, Dire, even while they're just setting up for Roche, they can farm those two camps, including their Ancients, while the two teams are setting up for Roche, where Radiant is often just standing there.
To take some control of the map, or if it just inevitably immediately falls back to the Naga Siren team. But it was definitely an interesting matchup, the way that these two teams ended up drafting against each other in the last two picks. And while the game slowed down, it all just came to the strategical advantage that I would again say was bought by the draft. I think, you know, I always like these lineups that are able to punish, you know, one team fight and turns it into towers. So maybe that's some personal bias that leans towards OG. But
if you'd asked me after game one who I